Welcome back to my channel. We are here in the 1.8 again. I know I've been playing this a lot. I haven't really been doing um, our other server, but I've really been enjoying playing with the new stuff in this server. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and you know. So a couple things that I don't think I've mentioned yet. For one thing, you know how we were having trouble with the leash? Well, turns out it was a bug, alright? So it does indeed work now. So now I can pull him on over here and he goes in there. As you can see, we've been getting quite a few souls. We have 2 wise souls now, which are the witch souls. And I also have, yeah, I have 1 infused right now as well. So we're doing all right there. Let's see. What else have I been doing off camera? Did a bunch more clearing, leveling stuff. And then I've also done a lot of killing. I actually upgraded our Tartar gem to the next level up, so we now have a full 256 demon will there. Now, my sentient sword, I got really lucky when I enchanted it. I got sharpness 4, looting 3, and unbreaking 3. So as you can see, we're now up to 14 attack damage with it, which is really nice. Now, I have been in contact with Way of Flowing Time, just briefly through YouTube and then through a IRC chat. But I was talking to him a little bit about maybe the possibility of doing a mod spotlight, and he has went ahead and said that that would be great. So I will be working on that. Gotta get a little bit more familiar with it myself before I do that. But that will be coming at some point, probably in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, been an eventful day or two for me. Today, I think what we're going to work on is getting at least a tier 2 blood altar. And I don't know. We'll start with that and see where we go from there. Let's see, get some more food here. Throw that in there. Okay. What do we have here? How much blood do we have left in here? I think I should have an even amount. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just finish up using the rest of the blood that's in there. I don't know what that noise is. I'm wondering if there's a cave or something underneath me. Some of this dynamic sound is really nice, and some of it I'm like, ugh, seriously, just knock it off. But, oh well. Such is life, I guess. Let's see. I guess since I'm wearing that, well, is there anything else that I need to enchant really right now? Not that I can think of. Maybe I'll just save my levels for right now. Because I can't think of anything that I need to enchant. I don't know. I'm sure I'll build something soon that I'll need to enchant. Either that or I'll die and I'll lose all my levels and, you know. So, Eutoxin did bring up that I very stupidly was using the wrong sword for a while last episode. So that is why my demonic will was growing so slowly. But now that I have looting on my sentient sword, yeah, we've got we get a lot of demonic will now. So let's go ahead. What I need is a bunch of these blank runes. So I need 2 blank slates and a bunch of stone and my weak blood orb. So let's go ahead and just make as many of these as I can. That's 8 there. Let's see, do I have more some? Yeah, I have some more stone there. There's 11, so that will be enough to at least get me up to a tier 2. Now, I don't want to build it right here because, well, it's not going to fit right there. So I kind of cleared this area out here for it. I'm kind of trying to leave that space in there for my eventual house. That is still a hypothetical thing. But let's go ahead and see if I can go ahead and kind of lay out how I want to do this altar right now. Now I want to go ahead and just lay it all out so that I have enough space for everything. Let's actually grab a bunch of dirt to do this with. I'm actually going to pull that out and use that. I think I'm going to use that anyway. Let's go ahead and put that coat of... You know what? Screw this. Let's just enchant that. I'm wearing that right now. It's unenchanted. Let's see what we can get on it. Protection 4. Okay, well... I guess what I probably really should do is get an actual chest piece, but whatever. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3. Sweet. I will take it. Let's see. Throw those back in there. Alright, let's go ahead and go out and see what I can do. So... yeah, this should be far enough away, I think, from everything else that I've kind of got planned in my mind. So let's go ahead and just kind of start. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the dirt that I, said I was gonna grab, but it's dark anyway. So let's go sleep real quick, and then we'll get started on this. I guess I forgot to mention a couple other things that I did, just little quality of life things I did between episodes. I did make myself a Sojourner's Sash. There's a couple of things that I haven't noticed before on the Runic Altar as well that was really nice. Again, a little quality of life things that would allow you to... like right-click with an empty hand to just put everything back on the altar that you just made. So if you're making multiple batches of runes, you can do that a lot easier, which was really nice. I made a couple batches of a couple different runes. And then I also made just the water rod as well, because I was doing some stuff with water. I worked on my... spawner a little bit. It's still not perfect, but it's at least a little bit safer to use now. So let's go ahead and start laying this out. So the altar layout, from what I understand, has not changed, alright? So really the altar needs to be placed, I think 4 layers above the ground. Let's see. Let's do, is that 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's actually do that. I think this is what I want, I hope. Otherwise, this is going to be kind of annoying. Alright, so there's that. Now, the next layer down, I can go ahead and just place these, because they're what's going to go here. Like so. You do not need anything directly underneath the altar. And that's the problem with having a efficiency 4 shovel. Alright, so now you're basically just stair-stepping down and out. but you're leaving an empty block between the levels, alright? So now it's gonna come out like so, alright? Not too difficult at all. So just gonna go around. Now obviously this isn't gonna be dirt when it's done, but for now it's nice and easy to just do dirt just to get it laid out, and then you can change it out a bit at a time when you have the runes available to upgrade it. Alright. So, like so. Now, the next layer is a little bit different, alright? So the next layer is going to come out, and you're actually going to leave 2 blocks between it and the layer above it, alright? So now it gets a little bit harder to see what you're doing. Like so, I think. Yeah, that looks right. And nope, that's one too soon. So, like so. I'm sorry, I know this is probably pretty boring for you guys. I probably should have just done this in my mod spotlight that I'm planning, but, you know, whatever. We'll get this done real quick. I'm almost done anyway, so. Alright, and so that is my tier, let's see, so tier 1, 2, 3, 4, tier 5. And then your last tier is also 2 blocks out, so 1, 2, and then like so. Now, I thought about putting this down into the ground like I usually do. But there are rumors. I don't know if they're substantiated. Now, to be clear, this is not anything that I heard from Way of Time. But there are rumors of the possibility of more tiers. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, and that way, if does end up being more tiers, I'll have a little bit more space, easy to place a couple more tiers. And it doesn't look bad like this either. It's pretty easy to make this look good. You can put just like some stairs or some slabs on the outside of these runes to make it look really nice. So, not too shabby. And like so. Alright. Go ahead and throw a little walkway like so. Alright, now when I click on this with my divination sigil, because I do have this layer of runes here, it should now be a tier 2 altar. And it is. Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and unload my coat of arms in there. And that should start draining. Yes, it is draining. Alright, so if you don't know, the blood altar actually has a internal capacity or internal tank that it uses that's invisible. The only way you know that it's there is because when you first put blood into a new altar, it starts draining. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. Now, I'm actually, well, no, that's not going to work right now because I don't have any blaze rods. Maybe what we need to do, guys, is go exploring in the Nether. That terrible, terrible place. Ugh. I do not like the Nether, guys. Not even a little bit. Now, one thing that has been added to blood magic is an incense altar, I think it's called. Yeah, incense altar right here. Now I could build this, and maybe I should build this. I'm not 100% if this will actually Let's see. What do I need for the wooden? It needs an apprentice blood orb, which requires a tier 2. I can do a block of redstone. Let's get my apprentice blood orb real quick. And maybe I can go into the nether and look for what I need, a blaze rod. In between episodes, maybe I can just do a couple more things here. Let's see. Maybe we can try building the incense altar today too. How much blood is there in there? Only 3,000. Now, what I want, in case you haven't realized it, what I want from the nether is a blaze rod, in order to get a whatever that thing is called, a brewing stand. There we go. So that I can get a botanical brewer from Botany, or Botania, not Botany, Botania. Botany's a different mod. From Botania, and so that I can get the regeneration pendant, which is kind of hacks. It makes blood magic way easier, at least the beginning stages of blood magic. So I've got over 5,000 there. So let's go ahead and throw that puppy in there. Start getting my tier 2 orb there. Now, the incense altar, it's pretty easy. I'm going to need some wooden paths. Yeah. Maybe I'll put the... Should I put it just out here, maybe? Maybe I'll put it just out here. Kind of make this my little incense garden. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. Or at least try that. Like I said, I haven't done this before. This is all just me experimenting. You know, because I'm a professional. And I don't, you know, plan stuff before I get on and do it on a video. So, you know, that's just the way I roll. But let's go ahead and see if I can figure out the incense altar, alright? Let's see, I need... Let's see, where's my incense? There it is. I should be able to actually... No, I need cobblestone, charcoal, and... Oh, apparently it has to have a weak blood orb? I guess I don't really need that one anymore, so... And, oh, charcoal. I have some charcoal around here somewhere, I think. Yeah. And now, maybe? There we go. Alright, so I've got... okay, so it doesn't use up the weak blood orb. Okay, that's good to know. And then I need some of the wooden paths. So it's like so, and like so. I don't know if that's enough. I would have to do math in my head, and I'm not good with that. Let's see. I think it's 9 on a side that works. So that's 4 times 9, which is 30. Yeah, I need more. Of course I do. And there we go. Go ahead and grab a stack of that. Oh, excuse me, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and make a few more of those. I said I needed... Oops, 36. Oh well, I got... I got 40. I am a pro, guys. Absolute pro. Alright, so now the incense altar, the way I understand it, so I need... Let's see, I go ahead and grab that. Okay, let's see if... Oops. Okay. I guess I should actually place this first and see if it's actually going to work. Let's see. I think if I hit it with a divination sigil. Current tranquility error. Okay, well, let's see if this works. Maybe I have to place the blocks before it'll recognize it. And like so. And like, hey, look at that. That looks like it's working. Okay, so still not reading the tranquility. I'll have to double check and see if I have the latest version of the mod. That may be something that's been fixed. Like I said, this is still definitely a in-development mod. Now, basically what this does is it gives you a boost to your blood, or the amount of blood that you're getting when you're sacrificing. All right. Now, so I get 60% here. Basically, it takes a reading of the surrounding area, and it determines what the tranquility is of the area. All right. Now, different blocks have different levels of tranquility, from what I understand, and much like in, I believe it's Witchery, Witchery, if you have a bigger variety of items, you will get a higher level of tranquility. So grass blocks actually count as tranquility, but so does water. So we were at 60% bonus before, right? So let's go ahead and place this water and see what we are at now. It should be, don't quote me, but it should be improved. And it's not. Alright, well, I'll have to play with it a little bit and figure out what is going on there. It might be that I actually need the next tier of path. I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with it, maybe talk to Wei a little bit about it, and see exactly what's causing that. Maybe I just need to update to the latest version of the mod. But anyway, right now I am still getting a 60% bonus, so I'm definitely not going to complain about that. But the other thing that it lets you do is you notice that my dagger is now glowing. So let's see. Normally you get 200 blood per heart. Alright, so right now I'm at 1915, right? 1915. So now if I hold this down and then release it, it's going to take 90% of my health, and it's going to add it to this, and it's going to give you a bonus. So you see how I got 2,700 and some instead of just 2,000. So that is the bonus of having the Incense Altar. Now, as you can see, it's got the burning effect there, and that's just saying that I was it was on recharge, basically. So now this is where having my regeneration amulet would be nice, because now I only have 3 hearts. And if I do that, it will still only take me down to my 1 heart status. But I still get, you can see up in the top left, and if I open up my inventory you can see, I still get Soul Fray, which means that I can't sacrifice anymore until that's gone. Not that I really have the hearts to do it anyway. So that's pretty cool. But there we go. We have our Incense Altar. We have our Blood Magic Altar kind of set up and ready to go. Let's see, what else can we do with a tier 2 altar that I haven't already done? Now, I need to play with um, these routing nodes and figure out exactly how they work. I can't build them yet anyway because it requires a tier 3 at least. But I definitely want to play around with those and figure out how they work. Yeah, I think rituals are pretty much tier 3 as well. Are there any cool... There's lava sigil. Ooh, Sigil of the Green Grove. Could I do that? I could do that, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yep, absolutely I can do that. Alright, so we're gonna do that, because Sigil of the Green Grove is awesome. So I need a reinforced slate, which I need one of those. So let's go ahead... throw a couple more. I'll keep that out. Okay. Alright, let's go make ourselves a reinforced slate. And make ourselves a Sigil of the Green Grove. Alright. So, go ahead and eat some more food real quick. Okay. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like maybe he added a higher time requirement for a lot of these things. It seems like a lot of these take a lot longer to process than they used to. But I don't know. I could be imagining things. Now, I probably will have to move that back and away at some point, but it works for now. Let's see, how much blood do we have in there? We have enough for another one. Because you can actually end up now, the wood, I believe, only has a 3-block radius or range. But then you can get different types of blocks, like you got the stone bricks, and the worn stone. Worn stone? Yeah. Because the stone bricks are just that. Worn stone. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure... Oh no, it's the obsidian brick path, I think, is the highest level. Highest tier 1. That's a magician's orb. That's just a magician's... I don't know. I'm pretty sure the obsidian, because it's 3 tiers. The wooden, the stone, and then I believe the obsidian is the top tier. But I'll figure all that out before I do my mod spotlight. So, should have another... Yeah. Do I have enough to do... No, I don't have enough to do another one. Alright, so let's go get this. Let's go ahead and build that... whatever it is. Sigil of the Green Grove. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so I need 2 saplings, sugarcane, and sugar. I believe I have that. 2 saplings, sugarcane, and sugar. Hey, look at that. Alright, so that and that, and that and that, and throw that puppy in there. Nice, growth regent. Alright, and grab our arcane ashes, draw that on there, throw that on there, and I should be able to just click like that, and look at that, it's working. Nice. Now how much blood, whoops, how much blood do I actually have? I have 5,000, okay, so that's a decent amount. Let's go sleep real quick. Stuck. I really need to clear out this entryway a little bit so I can actually get in and out of my shanty. Alright, so now we've got the Sigil of the Green Grove. Now this is a pretty cool one, if you don't know what it does. It will allow me to put a little bit more blood in my... Let's see. There we go. Let's go ahead and sacrifice a little bit more. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and kill this creeper over here too while we're at it. Since my Tartaric gem needs to be refilled a little bit. So I've got 240. I should have looked at that before I used it. That's okay. 245 now. And I'll probably have to just... yeah, I'll just have to fill it up the rest later. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. Let's actually see. Let's see. Are these all... Sweet. Okay, so this will actually work out well. Let's go ahead and break these. Now, this works with any plant, but I happen to know that these function on the same growth ticks that... oops, need those. That normal plants do. So if you plant these down... Now, as you already know, just from watching me in this this series, these take forever to grow. Alright, so if I shift right click with that in my hand, it turns on and it starts applying growth ticks to the things around me. See, that one's already grown, which is really nice. Now, of course, the downside to this is that it does take LP out of my network. Alright, look how fast that's growing though. See, there it just went down by 100. It doesn't take a ton, but it definitely takes some. Alright. Now, I don't know if these will respond to the other thing this will... oops. See, that's what it'll also do. But I don't know if these will respond... yeah, I don't know if they'll respond to that or not. They don't appear to. And that's also much more expensive, alright? So, I'm just going to turn this back on like so. And as you can see, this does an incredible boost in... see, that one's already mature. I mean, that's just insane. Yeah, like 3 of those things are already mature, which is pretty freaking awesome. Now that one is... good lord. Should have done this a lot sooner. But, so yeah, that is awesome, right? So that is definitely a good thing to have. So we'll go ahead and turn that off, because if I don't, then it'll use up all my blood, and, you know, then bad things start happening. Let's see, what is our time at? Oh, hey, look at that. We are a little bit over on the episode. So that makes this an excellent place to stop. Again, made a bunch of progress today. Got our blood altar all lined out. Got the Incense Altar going to help boost our blood production. Built the Sigil of the Green Grove, which is awesome. Yeah, we're doing good here, guys. If I could just get something other than a shanty to live in. Someday. Someday I will. But until next time, guys, be safe, have fun, and bye!